Psychics perceive, mediums receive.
Psychics perceive, mediums receive.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I, Gabby Bernstein, do not identify as a psychic. I identify as a medium.
Gabrielle Bernstein, a role model for spiritual seekers.
But just to start this once again, to really allow my audience to understand the difference between psychic and medium.
People get confused. They think every medium is psychic and every psychic is a medium, and it's not the case. That's not the case. A psychic is someone, first of all, they're both good. I mean, we need psychics to give us guidance in our life and our careers, things that may be coming up, maybe some hurdles to go over or move through. But a medium is somebody totally different. So every psychic is every medium is a psychic. Not every psychic is a medium. What I mean by that is a medium uses their psychic faculties. If we get someone from the other side, or when we do, whether you're clairsentient, clairvoyant, clairaudient, they're using the psychic ability, or the clairs that we have, clairsentient, clairvoyant, clairaudience. And so you have to be psychic if you're a medium. Not every psychic is a medium, though. So what do I mean by that? A psychic is someone who is getting information from you. Gabby, if you're sitting in front of me, I'm looking at your aura. I'm looking at everything about you. Your aura holds everything that you are, where you're at, where have you been, and your potential future, because I don't believe the future is set in stone. So I'm getting it from you, okay? But when I'm connecting to the other side, I'm no longer with you, although I need that connection from you. That love is the bridge. I'm getting information directly from the other side. So psychics perceive, mediums receive. So when I'm with someone, it's part of psychic work, but I'm not getting the information from you. So psychics perceive, mediums receive.
Psychics perceive, mediums receive.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I, Gabby Bernstein, do not identify as a psychic. I identify as a medium. I can receive information, but I'm by no means, once in a while, I'll start receiving things from people on my show, Dear Gabby, and then people will come on now and they're like, so what is my grandmother saying? And I'm like, I don't know. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
So this is really helpful. I can now say, listen, I receive, I don't perceive.
Right, but first, I want to make sure everyone who's listening, okay, all your peeps and people, everyone is psychic. It's so funny when you say the word intuitive. Everyone can, even a businessman. Well, my gut says this, right, Lauren, or right. My intuition says it. But the minute you put the word psychic to it, people are like woo woo. No, psychic just means of the soul, right? So first of all, everyone, you are born this way. Then you start school at like 4, 5, 6, whatever. The left part of the brain comes in, spelling, teachers, listening, and we have a habit of life pushes the intuitive side away from as kids. Then you start going into the logical. It takes you a while to get back to realizing you are born this way. If you have a soul, and you do, if you're listening, you have that ability of intuition, of psychic ability. So first, people just need to acknowledge I am intuitive or I am psychic. I don't know if anyone else wants to add to that, right? If you have kids or,
I want Rebecca to add to that, actually, because she has a daughter that's a little bit older than Oliver. Oliver sees his friends, and we talk about his friends. He can see everything. Marianne knows all this. So he'll be in his bed at night, and he'll be, the second the lights go out, he's like, oh, 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 just talking to his friends. Can you just speak a little bit to what that means as what
you mean spirit friends, right, Gabby?
That's
right.
Okay.
I love that we're talking about this. So growing up, I had imaginary friends and I talked to them outside when I was playing. My parents thought I was crazy. And now I see my daughter doing it. She's 4 years old. She gets this high, squeaky voice when she starts going into dialogue with her spirit friends. And I have a fun story. So a few months ago, she was in her playroom talking in her high voice with her spirit friends. And I heard her having this conversation. And in my head, I said, who is there? And I heard, this is her guide, Lulu. Okay. So I didn't say anything. A day later, we go for a walk. Ironically, we're walking through a cemetery. And out of the blue, she said, Mom, my friend's name is Lulu.
Yep.
Right. And so I'm like, okay, got it. So kids are naturally open until we talk them out of their truth and that knowing, right? Like John said, we're all born with the gift of intuition to some degree.